first thing you want to do is open up your box, inspect all the pieces. You should have 4 seats, 4 leg holders, 1 post, 1 tabletop, 1 threaded post, 3 thumb screws, and 1 drain plug. Next, take a chair. They hold to 300 pounds. Doesn't matter, they're all interchangeable. Put it in any leg holder, screw it clockwise, all the way down to the bottom. Once you get it all the way down to the bottom, that one is completed. You're going to do the same for the remaining 3 seats and leg holders. The next easy step, take all your legs with your seats in them. You're going to put in a big X pattern, but you want to leave about a 1/2 inch gap in between each piece for the center post to get into. Next step is take your center post. It has slots here for the dovetails. These are the dovetails, which are going to slide in those slots. You're going to take the center post, doesn't matter which way it goes in, fits any way you like. Try to line those dovetails up the best you can. That's where your 1/2 inch gap comes into play at. Slide about halfway down. You want to take a visual inspection to make sure all your dovetails are in their slots. Once you realize they're all in the slots, give it a firm push down and lock them all in. Now you want to take 2 knob screws. You're going to want to insert them to the center post. There's 1 on each side. You want to screw those in. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey for those that don't know. You only want to screw them about halfway in though, which is about 10 or 15 complete circles. Because you don't want to go all the way in, or you'll have trouble when you screw your tabletop in, it will be blocking the way. To do that, you want to take this whole unit, you want to go ahead and place it into the pool. Any pool. Above ground, in ground, anybody's pool, safe for all liners, concrete, doesn't matter. Put it in the pool, let it sink to the bottom. While the whole base is in the pool filling up with water, you want to prepare your tabletop. Take your threaded post, which has a hole, which will line up with this one once you screw it in. Put it in the hole. This one's counterclockwise, which is reverse threading. Boom. This line should line up right with that hole. You're going to take your final threaded screw, going to screw that into the hole. And you're going to want to screw that all the way in. There should be only a very few threads remaining. You want to have this all the way in to really lock this post in. After you get that all the way down, you're going to want to go ahead and just check to make sure your plug is out. This is our fill hole to allow the water to go inside the tabletop. At this point, you want to jump into the pool, move the base to your desired location. At this point, the base is light enough to still be moved around your pool. And you're going to grab your tabletop, insert it into the hole. You're going to turn counterclockwise. Now this thing's pretty sturdy here. It's built that way. That way nothing's loose, it's all tight. Once you get it started, you can go ahead and use all your hands. Hopefully you got some help by some party goers that want to come to your house and party. Screw this all the way down. Now at this point here, it's probably about 4.5 feet, so you can see the height on this thing is a good range from 3 foot all the way to 4.5 feet, which can cover a 4-foot pool. You can see how rigid this thing is. We were built it that way. So at this point now, we're probably at a 4-foot pool. So what we want to do is, you want to keep lowering this down all the way to where it submerges under the water, which is your water is covering the whole tabletop. 4-foot pool, you'll be about right here, because you want the water to fill up the whole top through the drain plug. We have little holes right here so the air can escape. That's going to take a few minutes to fill up. So once the water's over the top of this thing and all the bubbles are gone, now it's determined that you need to put your plug in. Once you have all the bubbles out, take the plug, cap up the plug. Then you're going to want to raise the tabletop above the water to your desired height. The desired height is water should be about right here on the table. Once you get it to where you like to have it at, tighten up these screws, which were halfway in before. Screw them in till they're nice and snug. Once you get them nice and snug, the table's locked in now. Get you a drink, adjust your height where you like to be at. It's party time.